So, guys, this is a story that just came out the other day on July 12th. No one wants to go back to work, and the employees are revolting against their bosses and their office managers and their companies. And so, a survey was done by whoever, and it was more than 7 out of 10 people do not want to go back to work. I'm not sure what more than 7 means. If it's saying more than 7, that means that like 9 out of 10 people don't want to go back to work. The only person that wants you to go back to work are what's right here in the story: CEOs, landlords, and business owners. Nobody wants to go back to work. And what people are saying in this survey, and according to this story, are people are willing to quit their job. People will not go back to work 5 days a week from 9 to 5 anymore. People want better work-life balance. They do not want to be crammed on a train or sitting in traffic. And, that whole thing that happened before we all started working from home. They were trying, or they had a goal to get people back at the job by, I guess, this summer. But all these office buildings, the people are pushing back. They're fighting back. They're basically saying, no, we don't want to come back to work 5 days a week. And if you force us to come back to work 5 days a week, we are going to quit. We are going to look for other jobs that offer us work-life balance. And other stories that I've done videos on, you can look at them. Companies in the future will be offering work-life balance as part of their, package. You get your salary. They'll say you can only work, 3 days a week instead of, 5 days a week, something like that. But work-life balance, flexibility will be part of the new work package, new work program. Nobody wants to go back to work. You see it everywhere you go. Now hiring, nobody's working. Nobody wants to go back to work. People, I think, are dreading now going back into that office, sitting in that cubicle, being crammed in a train or, parking or on a bus or whatever you want to call it. They do not want it. I think people can do 3 days a week. Nobody wants to do 5 days a week. People want more time with their family, more time just, for themselves. And that's what this article is pointing out. I do like that whole more than 7 out of 10. What does more than 7 out of 10 mean? The only people that want you back at work are landlords, CEOs, so they can, boss you around, and business owners. So, you could go and, buy coffee and buy lunch. The landlords need you back in the building so they can justify the rent. The other thing I find interesting about this story, and this was in another story that I did a video on, was that these landlords and these CEOs and these business owners are paying politicians. They're, contributing money to politicians that are trying to force you back to work. They're paying money to, your assemblyman, your governor, your mayor to force companies. So the mayor is going to force the companies to force you back to work. That's what's happening here. And that's it. So you got to fight back. You got to push back. You want some work-life balance. You want to have a decent life. You got to fight for it. That's just the way it is. All right, with that being said, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's staying safe. Push back, fight back. Tell your employer you want work-life balance. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'd love to read your comments. God bless you guys, and I will talk to you guys later.